This is Senator Richard Southern joins us now. And Richard, you have the inside scoop tonight on how Ontario's vaccine passport QR code is going to look. Please fill us in.
Yeah, you got it. Good evening. News you're hearing first here on City News. You know, when you go into the restaurant now, Melissa, you got to show your proof of vaccine. Some people have the paper, some people use their phone, but next week, the government app is coming out. It's called the Verify Ontario app. You're going to load all your info into it. Then the app will generate a QR code. So when you go to the restaurant, come next week or the week after, you show the QR code. Yes, we're getting new details on this. We're learning that it will track some anonymous data. That anonymous data will include things like how many times you scanned your QR code, the number of positive or negative scans. The government, though, says it will not track any personally identifiable information. The government says it won't track your location. Interesting to note, the government says it will accept QR codes from other areas of Canada, specifically from BC, Quebec, or Yukon. And finally, when you do scan your QR code, the government says there'll be three possible outcomes. Either a green check mark will appear, meaning you're good to go. A yellow warning may appear, indicating there's a problem. In that event, the government says business owners should do things like wipe the camera lens on their phone or tilt the phone to get a better view of the code. You may also get a red X, which means you're not verified. Melissa, if you don't have a smartphone, they say you'll be able to print out your QR code. A lot of info on this. It's all up on our website right now. It's citynews.ca.
Okay, now with news of the U.S. border opening to vaccinated Canadians next month, U.S. border towns and retailers must be pretty happy right now.
They sure are. I mean, this is a big story, right? That land border reopening. Basically, we're going to be able to drive across the Peace Bridge again if we wanted to the States. But yeah, there's a huge business aspect to this. It means big money for our friends just across that border, Melissa. The U.S. Travel Association said today that the U.S. economy is losing $439 million a month as a result of this extended border shutdown. In the city of Niagara Falls, New York, sales tax revenue collected from hotels and shops and restaurants plummeted 26% compared to pre-pandemic levels. Our friends to the south need that border to reopen. And sure enough, it looks like it's going to in November.
Okay, and finally, we're getting more details tonight on when the much-anticipated Peppa Pig theme park is going to be opening up in Florida.
So I got a little niece. So I got somewhat acquainted to the Peppa Pig situation.
Okay.
Very popular. Very popular. Or maybe I just like Peppa Pig. There's nothing wrong with that.
I think that's it.
That's okay. I can say it. She's a very proper British children's cartoon character. Anyways, Peppa Pig's getting her own theme park down in Florida. And it's going to open, we found out today, on February 24th. It's actually going to be part of Legoland down there, but it's going to be a separate park with a separate admittance. $34 to get in, 34 US dollars, or an annual pass for $80. The theme park will include, they say, Peppa Pig themed rides, interactive attractions, water areas, live shows, and yes, you'll be able to meet Peppa and her friends. I'm gonna say that I'm going to the Star Wars theme park, but I might actually secretly go over to the Peppa Pig one, you know?
It sounds like a really hot destination from what you just described. So I don't blame you, Richard.